Welcome to Friday night at the Black Dog. It is
Friday night. There is a black dog.
Yes, a black dog. That is very calm right now. We are continuing our misadventures of grad students
in the Umbra.
In the Dreamlands.
I think you ganked my Neverglades.
Probably.
It's
anyway,
terrible.
No, he didn't.
yeah, we are continuing from last session in which
But he did.
everybody found themselves in Dalathlin, the largest metropolis of the Dreamlands, in the bizarre. See what I did there?
I don't get it.
You don't get it? Okay.
You'll have to explain it to me in depth, linguistically and semantically.
No.
Because that would also have us deviating off into
Here you go.
a Fritz Lieber, discussion. Because Bizarre the Bizarre was the first Fafhrd and Grey Monster story that I read. So therefore,
This is why we don't let him speak as much as we should. Yeah, so let's do a brief recap.
shouldn't you be shutting off the? Did you? Okay.
No? Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I don't reflect the way Kevin does. You want a recap? I'll give you a recap. It was glorious.
At one point, he had a non-hippie band.
Wait.
What was... What?
What was glorious?
Yeah, I mean... Don't leave me hanging.
The
Well, I
non-hippie
mean-
band.
There was.
The Neverglades. That was a session before.
But still.
I know it's precious and
It is
dear to your
precious.
heart, but
Pretty much there was the whole...
Yeah, come on here.
Cap. No, that's right, because I had to make this for the recap. Craft parts. We were in Ulthar. Kimiko had something of a breakdown that she, dealt
I'll
with.
use that.
oh right,
Dealt with through Vengeful.
the great
The culling.
Zug genocide,
The culling.
The culling.
where
Culling.
she ended up with a very tiny coat.
No, the Zoogs were killing the cats. The cats were nice to us. I shot a few Zoogs. The Zoogs went to war with the cats. The Zoogs lost. And then they fled the area.
Kimiko went on a slight genocide,
Little.
The cats in return show up later with a new blue coat, blue fur jacket.
Yeah, I feel like we're hedging into weird Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind territory on that one. So, we then left Ulthar for up the. Wow. We then left Ulthar up the river for Dalathlin. Our cat guide, which is different from the cat guide that I had in the Massacre of the Zoogs, wandered off, and then we found ourselves bargaining. So I actually just read a thing that Stephen King was like, yeah, it's probably the worst novel I've ever written, in that I meant it as a complete satire and a joke, and everybody thought it was supposed to be a standard Stephen King horror novel, and since they didn't get it, maybe Needful Things wasn't as successful as I was hoping. So it's supposed to be a big joke. So, we ran into the Needful Things dude that was running a internet cafe.
Really?
He had Wi-Fi.
Well, you wanted Wi-Fi, didn't you?
It's not so much of a
I
want.
really-
It's a need.
Oh, yeah.
It's a requirement for it's. Oh, you wanted oxygen, didn't you? You wanted potable water and food that didn't kill you. That's what you wanted. No, I needed it. It was a requirement. It's a spiritual necessity.
Physical necessity. Anywho, anybody else have anything to add?
I have a coin that I will be redeeming at some point.
Or not. Really. Who's to say?
Here's a coin made from a stone. Here's a feather pulled from the wing of an angel. Look,
We're not making a teleport spell.
I also rewatched the trailer for Sandman, which isn't coming out anytime soon either. So
this was your mother's sling blade. She killed 20 younglings with it. Montezooms.
yeah, when all of the movie references slam into each other.
Yeah, that's a.
There's a horrible
reference
collision of
multiples.
mimetic nonsense.
Oh, Rob's Notebook of Awful.
This was your mother's sling blade. Some people called it a Kaiser blade. Whew. Anyway, so yes, we.
Oh, we also found if it burns, we can smoke it.
That's not so much we. As in you.
Yeah.
So, what else? Yeah.
Yes, I got the thing in a leather cloth that I'll never use or speak of again,
Okay, that's probably
except
for
to
the best.
reference it.
Yes.
Much
But-
like the
envelope.
Envelope.
Did you forget about the...
Wait, that means it could be lost in the.
Everglades.
Unless somebody says otherwise, I'm going to assume that...
I also have that.
Yeah, I'm assuming Derek has that, so if he forgets that he has it, he no longer has it.
I forgot that he had it.
Perfect.
What do you think I have this just sitting
What?
on the top?
I
What
figured you're just going to play it as an X card.
It's a spike that
Derek's
allows us to camp
uncomfortable.
anywhere safely.
Okay.
But you can only cast Lehman's Tiny Hut once per day.
No, this is Mordenkainen's Magic Mansion.
Sweet, because that gives us food.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
It is filled with food, none of which is the kind you like.
Food.
Yeah, you say that, and you start breaking out in hives every time you chuff down another goblet of quail eggs. I'll just get through it. I haven't pooped right in a month.
I mean, you have bowls and bowls of not quite done quinoa.
Ooh.
If you really want to stick it to him, just make it all a bunch of cabbage.
Oh.
All sorts of cabbage.
He loves cabbage, except when it's in food.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Reuben,
Yes.
Rob,
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Alf.
Elf.
What's the one food Alf did refuse to eat?
See, I was going in the other direction with it, because the one food that Elf, deliriously craved.
Cat.
Yeah, so Elf's a Zoog.
Maybe he didn't come from outer space,
Ooh.
but other space. Melmac.
Yeah. Tune in every week for your obscure pop culture bullshit without watching Family Guy. Wow.
Ooh. Wow.
So anyway, I think that mostly covers it. Rob got a thing. Tay got a thing. I didn't get a thing, but I've got things.
You got Wi-Fi?
I didn't.
No, Kimiko wandered through the bazaar. She never went in.
No, she did go in, and then she realized that the thing that she wanted was the thing that he could not give her.
Okay. She wanted to steal.
Yeah, that was the thing. She
yes.
wanted to.
She
So
wanted
she
to-
stole something from the bazaar that she never actually looked at, because looking at it would be paradoxically calling attention to it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It was a clever plan. It still is, because she hasn't been caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, 1 point automatic. Let's go through the rundown. Ruben?
I learned that some people call it a sling blade. Some people call it a Kaiser. I learned that really all it takes is a single act of necessary aggression to rebalance the scales. You shouldn't learn that. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Okay, I learned that there's Wi-Fi in the Dreamlands.
I mean, the first one, that was fine. It was just kind of
What, the
depressing.
sling blade?
No.
Oh, that was the first one.
Okay, the second one.
The second one. No, the second one was the Kaiser blade.
I will mess you up. I will mess you up. Tay-Tay? What did Derek learn?
Learned that there's no trees in the Umbra. But the streets are made of cheese.
Actually, this is Dreamlands and the Umbra, and you saw plenty of trees. Remember, there's a forest.
Sadness.
Paradox.
No, we're just not in that area of the Umbra.
Yeah.
What did Derek learn?
Derek learned that it's probably not a good idea to just let Kimiko go off on her own
And
with
yet.
a gun.
And yet. Where is Kimiko now?
On her own with a gun.
Uh-huh. Okay. Rob.
She may or may not be humming Nirvana.
I learned a lesson to learn. I wrote down
Sure
was
it's
that
not
genocide
Bob
is
Marley?
bad. Oh, I'm just joking.
Oh.
I learned that I can.
Cole learned genocide was bad.
Bad.
Before he thought
Genocide's
Liebermacht
pretty
Fry
cool.
was a great idea.
Also, I learned that found out about the Temple of Elder Ones, which was
Wait, did you say Liebermacht Fry? Love will not make you free. So anyway.
it's only one way to find out.
So you learned that the Elder Ones, there's an Elder Ones temple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty big temple,
It was just the biggest building in town, but okay.
Yeah,
In a small Dreamlands village.
yeah, pretty important. Spent some time there learning things.
Okay.
You don't know how much I'm holding back a Sisters of Mercy lyrical reference on this.
Mm-hmm.
It's big.
Okay, next is what concept?
Yeah, we'll go with concept. Because remember, you added a sixth one last time.
Yeah,
I don't remember
I
what
know.
it was.
I don't remember either. Yeah.
It'll be a rotating sixth one.
Possibly.
Yes. I would say that I kept in the
The vein of
vein of
of
I mean, yeah, I'd say I played the concept of Kimiko. Yeah. What? Did you want examples?
yeah. Let's scratch a little bit of that dust off the.
Well, Kimiko, up to this point, has only been solving things through, applied force of the internet on everything. So the other aspects of Kimiko, the, more, klepto aspects, kind of came forth.
What was her concept again?
She was she's Lisbeth Salander.
Okay.
And that's the broad, pop culture. Essentially, she's a small-time criminal with, very large means and abilities.
Okay.
Most of the time, she's just a petty crook. But the fact that she can do petty, crook trickery through cybernetic means that it goes into haxering like debit cards and things like that. She's essentially a exchange student street thief who manages to have enough money to not be a street thief. Now that you've removed all of that, she's back to street thief levels.
I am suddenly just transplanting Kimiko into Watchdogs and...
No, yeah, what do you think was 50% of, the character?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she's a whole lot of Watchdogs, because how many times did I just hacksaw people's phones walking past?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's
Okay.
a lot of that in there.
All right, Tay.
He's a sweet, smart fish out of water in a world he did not create.
Yeah,
With
I
a
know.
character he did not create.
Out of
That was part of the whole decision thing
out of depth.
that hindered
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Guy out of his...
Fine, I'll figure it out.
Role playing.
Yeah.
So dude out of his depth.
Oh yeah.
In the Neverland.
I see what you... I see the benefit of your concept, because if I put anything weird in the game, you just collect those sweet concepts.
Always.
Okay, so when you get beat down by a bunch of police officers, you're no longer out of your depth. That's square in your depth.
We need a social commentary card on this. Tay-Tay is playing a black man in America. Things suck a lot.
Oh yeah. Racism is bad.
Okay, alright, sure.
Sure.
Rob, magical
Yeah. Magical hippie.
hippie?
Did, some magic. Did some hippie stuff. Yeah.
I hear Kevin grinding his teeth at the lowest common denominator award. Did you do the thing that you
I was
always
horrified by seeing all that violence, that's for sure.
do? Yeah, no, he did. He did get the pacifism.
I didn't exactly get out there in time. I just saw the horrific effects of it.
We both basically walked out there, and I'm just like, huh.
Yeah, Derek wasn't terribly bothered.
It was more of a, no, I kind of expect this.
I did not
Really?
expect this.
Anytime one of us gets
No.
left alone, some stuff happens.
Wait, you expected this?
Kinda.
Then he
Okay,
wasn't out of his
your
depth.
concept is gone.
Oh!
You're in your depth.
You just lost that freebie from me.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, freebie.
Roleplay.
Oh, you're
He was totally going to go clockwise instead of counterclockwise this time.
okay.
Last time I gave it to you.
Yeah, you went clockwise last time. Now
Yeah.
you're going to go counterclockwise.
All right.
We don't have a lot of opportunity here. It's literally just the three of us.
Okay. But you kind of shot yourself in the foot there.
Yeah.
I saw this coming. I thought you were out of your depth.
It's Kimiko. I expected her to do something to cope.
Why?
No Wi-Fi.
She
gets itchy.
she's been in control for the entire time up until that point.
Yeah, so therefore she had to reestablish control. I see where he's going.
Okay. Next is role playing.
Let's see. How am I going to do this? Since I know we've got to go counterclockwise now, but then I've got to figure out how to nominate Tay-Tay. So Tay-Tay's going to nominate Rob. Then Rob's going to nominate me. I've got to figure out what I... Can we start with Rob instead? And go the other way? So I can have time to think. Okay, fine. Tay-Tay role-played being out of his depth by standing in the wish shop and digging for gold. He was like 2 knuckles deep.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can, yeah.
Okay, now nominate Rob.
How Tay-Tay was indecisive. Wait, that is his depth. That is exactly his death.
Oh no!
Yeah, this actually, this works that he was out of it in his depth before, so he's good for the concept because, you know.
Yeah, but when his depth is kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm not talking about how he was first chair pool warming committee.
Wow.
I nominate Kevin. Fuck you!
Oh, really? You're just gonna screw over Rob now?
Yeah, screw over Rob.
Yeah.
Nobody gets a point.
You've never heard that before?
No, I
It's
have.
part of the pool warmers.
That's why I gave you a dirty look.
Look, mommy, apple juice.
Nice.
Somebody needs to drink more water.
Oh.
Oh.
Who are you nominating, Tay? Come on.
Come on,
I already said, Kevin.
Okay. Rob.
Rob.
I'm nominating Ruben because, Kimiko went to a whole new places last session. Whole new horrible places
No, 'cause-
that I did not realize were possible.
Literally, my first flaw is vengeful. Yeah. I was not.
I
out
just
of my
didn't
depth.
see how. No, I didn't say you're out of your depth. I'm just saying your character concept was very well played. I mean, you role played it into it deeply.
Horribly.
Yeah.
Awfully. Terribly.
Hence the
Hence.
nomination.
Hence.
Okay.
Heroism?
Heroism. Okay, passing that.
Yeah, I was going to say, there wasn't anything that we really stood up to.
You definitely weren't a hero.
I'm not a hero. I'm not a savior. Forget what you know.
Walked into that.
Not the hero they wanted.
They just.
Cat thought he was a hero.
Oh, this is great because we can segue from old Styx concept albums to Batman movie quotes. Oh, seamless.
Yep. And God,
The heroes that you needed.
what was the last one I had made up?
I'm not sure. It was something about. Was it like the problem solving?
Yeah, it was something problem solving.
I think so. Yeah, I think
Kimiko
so.
certainly solved one problem.
I solved the problem of the Zoogs.
Also no longer a
The
problem.
Zoog, the overpopulation of the Zoog.
The continued existential
Existence.
threat. Yeah. I'd like to get some heroism. It just really doesn't fit for us. So I think that pretty much covers us.
So that's going to be with the 1 point. It'd be like what 4-4-3. Because Tay decided to jip Rob.
Oh, we can't. That's a racist term. Remember. The thing I love about this is you grow up, using terms like jip, having no cultural basis beyond, white bread middle America, and then then it becomes a slur, and it's just confusing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is it related to gypsies?
Yeah, it's supposed to be following the horrible stereotype of the traveling shady con artist, and so therefore it's that's the thing.
No, it's based on
It's mysterious to people who know nothing other than white bread middle America culture. So yeah, it wasn't until the last few years it's like, oh yeah, that's a horrible slur. Huh. Weird.
No, you know.
Well, I mean, look at what Rob's wearing.
See.
No, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It was trivia for me. I didn't know that.
And now you know.
All right. So yeah, I think that does the right count.
So who gets the 3?
I thought I did.
That would be Rob.
Because Tay was being a jackass.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I think that's not Rob's fault. I think Rob should get the 3. He should get the point.
Oops. Now it's him.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's your fault.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no.
I think Rob. I don't agree with Rob getting the 3. Rob should get the 3.
Yeah.
Aha! No blame.
Fine. You all get 1 point automatic, and that's it.
Oh.
Ever.
It's going to take forever to get that final point. Yeah.
No.
We're still around that bazaar. You can go get your... You can go get the thing you want.
The thing I want? I actually, was trying to remember what the thing I wanted was.
Anyway, yeah. So the stage is set. You are, as the players, in your place. Let's fade into scene centered on Derek.
Oh.
Derek had exited the shop.
Oh, that's right. See, we're going to go back to Derek because Tay-Tay fobbed off his indecision last time to being sleepy.
Oh.
You're all wakey now.
I also have a coin that I can use at any point.
Yeah, no, but we're saying you need to be decisive now.
Yeah. I also need to go find
reins. You. No, you don't. I'm around.
I've
You can always
seen
find me.
what happened
We'll find her.
when you were left alone.
Well, I mean, this is the point where you get to have some agency and
No, this is the great thing. You know, Derek's like,
create some
I
direction.
needs to find Kimiko. Kimiko's like, I needs to have something to bargain with. When are the black galleys leaving again?
Oof. This is not the middle passage.
Yeah.
But you do see a couple of boatmen of Lang gathering up folks. I mean, there's like standard humans of sorts, and there's a guy in a bit like a Middle Eastern guy in a business suit, and a small bald girl with a pink wig and a Paw Patrol T-shirt.
There's no good that's going to come out of this. No good. And a sassy black woman.
And a sassy black woman getting
there's
on,
no
getting on one of the galleys.
Oh.
Kimiko looks over. Yeah, that seems right.
And you get the distinct impression by the end of the voyage, the captain of that galley will no longer be the one that started out as the captain of that galley.
I am the captain.
No, the big question then is, do burning sails still catch wind? I don't think they do. We might be in trouble.
Does being on fire make it go faster?
I see.
Achoo. Oops.
So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, do new and deep things, interesting things, different things. It is. It's a fanfare and logo. Derek's Day Out.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the middle of the bazaar, and there are people and things you would questionably call people wandering about, milling about. There are some dark shadows that pass across the ground, and you notice the shapes that cast them flying overhead.
Don't look up.
Derek's Day Out.
Something that you can only assume could saw a Chrysler in half with its talons passes overhead.
Remember, don't look up. They told us that on the boat.
Fights the urge. Oh. Derek's gonna go figure out where Kimiko is.
Oh, Kimiko has found other things to do.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Derek is more concerned.
You don't have to leave the shop to get coffee. You can just go back in.
Ooh, there is coffee at the
Yeah.
shop? Nice.
Of course. He
I am-
offered drinks to Derek.
Yeah.
I'll take him up on his drinks.
So yeah, you can go back
Derek
in
took
and
him up
talk to
on the
the
coffee.
See, the best part of this is I know how many years Rob has spent in the thralls of a trashy coffee shop. So
I wouldn't call him trashy.
I know how many years Rob has spent in the thralls of a trashy coffee shop. And so therefore he can get all wobbly about, the specifics of his Turkish coffee and the
I was waiting to see what kind of
cardamom.
coffee they're actually going to serve me because I expect it to be something weird and unusual.
No, Rob. It's whatever you desire.
Oh, whatever I desire. I want something weird and unusual then.
He goes back to the strange contraption of brass
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say.
glass.
Yeah.
And pours.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
no, I do love your, vaguely steam tech espresso machine crossed with Breaking Bad and,
Yeah.
the
That's what I want,
alchemical
yeah.
alembics and the bubbling fusions and
They know what I'm looking for.
He pulls on a lever.
gives you a paper cup full of, warmed over Sanka. That's a lot of work. It's imported.
From a place called Earth.
That was my favorite thing living abroad, is the big special present that I gave to the vice principals of my school one year was imported beer.
Bush.
Yeah, it was Busch, Miller, and Budweiser, but it was imported beer. Like, here you guys.
It came all the way from America. Yeah, so did I, and you're not that impressed with me.
You don't want to keep me around.
I don't see you wanting to pop off my top and take a long drink. Wait, that didn't come out right. So yeah, he asks you what kind of coffee you want. He's got the he emits some kind of weird gurgle throat noise when referring to one coffee machine. And then he's got the French press, and then he's got the freeze dried blend. That's a real big winner here.
Oh, I like the gurgle.
Yeah,
I want the gurgle coffee.
I imagine, he pulls out the little plastic tubes of, Maxim in the yellow thing, snips off the end. This is some of the finest. No, it's not. It really isn't. Do you know what I had to pay for this? Too much.
He pulls what looks to be a burlap sack off of a shelf, scoops out some beans, pours them into the machine, which grinds them. Yes, I just harvested these this morning and roasted them at noon. They should be very fresh.
Nice.
And you see the machine grinding it, and it goes through the whole process through tubes of various sizes.
And he has to pull like 3 levers each time.
He pulls on this cord, which pumps the bellows, and grinds it up, and then puts it on this little cup, brings it over, puts it into the filter, pours the artisanal Dreamland hot water over it as it drips into the reservoir below, and then serves you in a cup.
That says world's best sexy grandpa.
No, with a paper cup with the paper
The little paper handle, yeah. That folds.
and you're pretty sure that there will be a playing card symbol on the bottom of the cup.
Nice.
Nice.
Is this your...
You get the
And now's your chance for role-playing, Rob. Tell us what it tastes like.
you get the impression that this is not normal coffee, and you wonder at its provenance, but you are somewhat afraid to ask.
Afraid.
No. See, Rob's character has an entire catalog, and he wants to know which Dreamlands creature
ate the cherries. Yeah,
exactly.
Which Dreamlands creature did they feed the slurry of cherry mash to?
Exactly.
Wafted into my
Yeah,
nostrils.
yeah. So,
You assume that it's just the Dreamland creature that ate the cherries and crapped out the bean. No. You gotta wonder what's in some of the chambers of that machine.
no. What Dreamlands creature ate the cherries and then was eaten by a larger Dreamlands creature who then crapped out the previous creature
Nice.
and the beans?
No, crapped out
digested.
A
No.
lovely bouquet of
Because then again,
smells.
it goes through the machine.
It's crapped out by the machine too.
No, because there's the creature inside the machine that eats the ground.
Oh, okay. So we've officially crossed into exalted territory.
Yes!
Nice.
No, there's a Shoggoth in the.
It's the Dreamlands. It's not like it'd be that far off the mark.
The Shoggoth bean grinder.
Oh, that's what I called my ex-girl. Oh, wait, no.
Ruben has no beans.
Oh. So anyway,
Yes, it is very mellow coffee with fruity notes.
it's like caramel, front of the mouth taste, and a mouthfeel similar to
Excellent mouth.
Liquid.
feel.
Liquid velvet on the
Yes.
tongue. And that's when you start seeing the other entities milling about the bazaar.
yeah.
Nice.
I drank the coffee, therefore, what's that?
You see a 5-legged,
Oh,
600-eyed creature lumber overhead. Its draping tentacles seem to be the source of the otherworldly wind that
Moves.
billows through hair and hats and the awnings.
All right, now that we've spent 10 minutes on Rob's coffee, AJ, what are you doing? Become something better than your own personal RPG Bechtel test.
Oof.
I do not want to become the Poochie of this. Yeah. If Kimiko's not in the room, somebody should ask, what do you think Kimiko's doing?
Where's Kimiko? Yeah.
So I will detail out what Kimiko's doing, if you keep this up. And it will be terrible and awful and, hilarious.
I just had a thought of what Derek could want, and it's more of a question in a sense.
Well, this guy will answer all questions and offer all goods, especially coffee.
Yeah, good coffee.
Good coffee.
Otherworldly good coffee.
Good Nyborg.
Would asking for the ability to defend and fight against all that is unknown be kind of a little too far?
I like that because
Because
literally all he would do is
open.
hand you a book.
Yeah.
I need to be able to defend against the unknown. Then read. What? What? I mean, it's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
You need to learn about the Docto, the Death Touch.
No. So you need to learn Lopgok, the ancient Welsh martial art, which involves hitting them before they think about hitting you. Monty Python. No, it's an interesting idea, but I think little more focus might, get us there.
That's
That
why
might
I
be what
wanted
he
to
really needs
air
to
it
ask
out
for is a little more
first before I
focus.
even decided it.
But even this merchant can't give him that.
Yeah, he gives him a camera.
I mean, there's also the possibility I can ask for a weapon I can't lose.
Why don't you ask God for something so heavy God can't lift it?
At least it's asking for a weapon that even he can't lose.
No, I can't lose, and
Great.
I've lost my train of thought.
You've just turned him into an X-Men schnickty.
I forgot how much this hurts!
No, actually, it's even worse. I need weapons that I cannot lose, and I need the ability to fight all that come against me. Poof, you're a tiger. What now? Huh? Hey, whatever happened to Derek? I don't know. There's a cat that's been following us around. Is it a Black Panther? No, that's racist.
This is time for social commentary card.
Social commentary card. So yeah, Kimiko at this point is probably gambling in an alley.
Okay.
Gotta do the gambling.
You are gambling with a burbling humanoid creature with tentacles for a face.
Okay.
I
figured I would have bought my way in through some weird sort of barter, maybe the expended brass of the pistol.
Okay, it rolls what look to be several knucklebones and flips two coins,
Okay.
which show a unknowable combination.
Okay.
It slaps the ground, makes a warbling sound, and then motions to you.
Okay. I will do my best to imitate exactly what it did and watch as my, carefully curated life savings of spent shell casings go away. But I want to learn how to do, local gambling, because that seems like a good skill to learn.
Okay. Roll some dice.
Okay, do you have any dice that you want me to roll, or should I just, pick them at random?
Some 10-siders.
Pick however many dice you want to roll.
I want to roll 5 dice.
Okay.
I will roll 5 dice.
You roll 5 dice.
What's my difficulty in rolling 5 dice?
Each die will have a different difficulty.
Ooh, snaps. I'll roll them one at a time for you. First die.
Okay.
Difficulty?
6. 5.
Okay, I failed that one.
Next. Difficulty 3. Oh, you got that one.
I got that one.
Okay.
I'll put this on the loser side and the winner side.
Okay.
Okay.
Difficulty 7. That one counts as a +2. Okay. Next, difficulty pi.
I failed it.
They failed that one.
I failed pi.
Okay. Next is difficulty don't botch.
That's not a botch.
Oh, that actually counts as double. So roll another die.
Sweet. I'm gonna roll a different colored die.
Okay. Okay, that also is a success.
Excellent. 4 successes.
So you got 4 successes.
2 failures.
2 failures. The creature.
And both of these failures were just 1 under.
Yeah. It chuffle snuffs at you, and then hands over what looks to be like a turtle shell with top and bottom, but it's hollow. There's like no turtle in it,
Right.
but it's just that.
So is it actual like turtle shell with the plastrons on the bottom, or is it like 2 turtle shells merged together?
No, it's like a standard turtle. Remove the turtle.
With no turtle.
Yeah.
It's turtleless turtle.
And it's a strange turquoise blue instead of green. and it has strange whorl patterns on the bottom instead of the standard like plates.
Okay. Cool. I will bow deeply and exit the alley. Then I'm going to wonder, when it tracks me down and breaks my kneecaps for winning, how I'm going to, survive the rest of my life without kneecaps.
Oh, that's the funny thing is you didn't realize you were actually playing for your kneecaps.
Oh. Never a good thing. All right.
So, yeah, impromptu alien existence gambling is as
Inexplicable
and indecipherable as you might expect.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I will note this down for Herr Nachgeist.
The Dreamlands, weird.
I got a show. Good for me. All right.
So, how's your coffee?
Oh, it's excellent.
You-
I'm going to have another cup.
You notice...
I'm enjoying the, hallucinatory effects of it. Or the eye-opening effects of it.
I mean, it might not even be hallucinatory. It may just be revelatory.
Revelatory.
But you're not really sure. You do wonder about the Shantax flying in formation.
Magic is off the table. Let's go mage route.
Dude, you couldn't even decide on a Numina.
Are they flying in the same direction?
I was going to go
Well,
telekinesis.
they're flying in formation.
No, I'm just saying, is
Full
that just one
telekinesis.
formation flying together?
Yeah.
Oh, duh. No, I just was thinking the other thing's flying, or is it just
I've seen
them
enough
that I've
documentaries to
seen?
know how that ends.
Is it just the one formation?
Of
If we're not
Shantax,
doing
yes.
fire, we
Okay,
know how
okay.
that goes.
No, I'm saying, full bore into TK means you're, like, accidentally murdering people and getting pig's blood poured over your head. Like I said, I've seen documentaries about this. So,
No, it's that or a weapon I can just materialize to fight.
She could have
And that's
sung
when the
sword.
Byaki lands.
and I recall getting, cussed out for introducing Byaki to World of Darkness games. But no, Kevin does it, and it's just all wobbly.
We are in the Dreamlands.
We are in a Dreamlands. See, that's what
Oh,
you
and-
should have done
and
first.
as
You should have
the-
made sure everyone was in the Dreamlands before you did it.
As the Byaki
Kevin knows what's
lands, you notice the scream of somebody down the way screaming something like Kagewane. And then you watch as the crowd kind of splits, and you can't really see why.
That falls into somebody else's problem.
It keeps splitting, getting closer.
What, the crowd?
Yeah, where the crowd is splitting.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's fine.
and you notice the
This sounds like a problem for Derek.
Yes.
Or somebody who can see the problem.
Well, Derek's standing in the street. I imagine Derek's just standing in the crowd looking around going, if I were Kimiko, where would I go? Crowd splits around and he's standing in the middle of an open space.
If you're looking for Kimiko, you should go where the crowd is splitting, because obviously Kimiko's there. That's the
no.
obvious.
The problem is, you all don't actually realize if you're looking for Kimiko, you've already done something wrong.
Yes.
Anyway, the crowd is splitting, and you're standing in the middle of an open section.
I will move out of the way as well.
Left or right, though?
Follow suit.
Left or right?
Left or right?
Left or right?
Left
Left
or
or right?
Left or right? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Bloody well right.
Right.
You split to the right as the crowd behind you splits, and you see something big and dark moving across the like you see a shadow of something quite large moving over the ground, but you can't see anything casting it, and then it seems to open a mouth and lunge at the Byakhee, and without seeing it, you see a big chunk of the Byakhee get disappeared, and the bloody parts where it was attached to just kind of spill out onto the ground.
He's gonna throw some dice.
Okay.
I've seen worse. I've absolutely seen worse.
I don't freak out.
People seem to kind of give the Byakhee a lot of space at this point because it is.
Derek rolls down the foil on his burrito a little bit more.
Too long.
On any other day.
Yeah, and you see that weird shadow dart up a wall and latch on to the shadow of the Byakhee and kind of twist. And you see the Byakhee's head just kind of wrench. And it falls to the ground.
I just love Easter and dilithium. Chocolate Byakhee. You always bite the wings off first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then the head disappears in a bloody gore.
Huh.
And then, the bazaar proceeds.
Well, yeah, that's when the little fellows with the mops come out.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
You
no,
hear,
a guy, after the big shadow moves on, a couple of creatures move in with carts and knives.
And mops.
And you hear a vendor down the way start talking about Byakhee steaks and Byakhee skewers coming up soon. Fresh.
Mm.
No, seriously, fresh.
Mm.
I mean, I'll keep throwing out these mind-bending things and make you roll willpower until you are a gibbering mess, gambling away your internal organs in an alleyway.
Chemical looks very good. My shtick.
Are there any specific noumena that go off of strength or dexterity?
No.
No? Didn't think so.
Noumena are specifically supernatural powers of
Yeah.
the mind or will.
The thinky parts.
I'm not even that interested about you picking something right at this moment. I'm interested in
Doing
You
something.
doing something.
doing something.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Cole's thing right now is trying to decipher which subtle spicing he would want added to it.
Yeah.
Then he drops a marshmallow on it.
Meth mellow.
A meth mellow.
Okay. Aurelia shows up
Oh, hey.
at the cafe.
Damn it.
Yes. Hey.
I'm going to go and bargain with that guy at the tech booth.
Okay. The one with the antikytherium machine?
Yeah.
Or-
The antikythera mechanism, which
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be, let me guess, it's already sold. Damn it.
Yeah. He motions down the way, and there's a guy with a coat and a hat walking away with a briefcase.
It's always the way. So what's left on his table?
The weird arm, the strange, what looks to be CPU,
Yeah, the chip.
the massively outdated floppy disk, and what seems to be
See, Tay-Tay? That's why so many unsuccessful guys went into IT, because the IT is where 3.5-inch floppy is useful.
It's actually standard. No, this is like the
Hashtag dick joke law.
this is like the what were they? The Apple used like the 5
5 1/4.
5 1/4.
Oh no, those were universal. I had those for my C64. You know, when I wasn't loading things from a cassette tape. No, the weird ones were the jazz drives.
No. He seems to have like a wicker basket full of various fuses. And vacuum tubes.
I should buy one for Derek. Maybe this would cure him of being confused.
Get
Why don't
that?
you also pick up a vacuum tube? That way you can complete that mission.
I feel like the next thing is I'm going to be stuck in the mansion in Raccoon City. If only I'd gotten a vacuum tube. Oh! Could have used it to power up this thing, whatever it is. It opens the door. I don't know why. It makes no sense.
Oh, behind the counter are several disassembled old TVs
Nice.
and VCRs.
Nice. And a whole box full of video store rental versions of Ishtar.
Oh, and a box full of motherboards and fatherboards
Oh.
and little baby boards.
Well, there are such things as daughter boards, which is really weird. Those don't show up real often. Yeah, I'm gonna bargain for the chip and the arm. You have any interest in a revolver?
You gonna put it on the table?
Well, I'm gonna, start with one of the shell casings I have left. See if there's any interest in that. Then a bullet, and then go up from there.
Not interested in the shell, in the spent brass,
Okay. I mean, you could reload it.
and the bullet's not really that interesting to a tech vendor. He doesn't know a guy for that.
Okay. See, that's my question. What about the gun?
He can work with the gun.
Okay.
How many lives has it taken?
That I know of?
Yes.
5.
Okay. How many human lives?
That I know of?
Yes.
None.
Oh.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you see right next to this guy, there's a new vendor setting up shop. It's a human.
Okay.
Soon after, joined by another human and 2 cats.
I'll wave to the cats.
They wave back and then start hawking their zook pelts.
I feel like I should get a cut of that.
They also have several shoes sewn or cobbled together with
Cobbled.
with zook gut.
Yeah, no. When
It's just
they,
like a sock.
when they
Slurk.
when they bring out the Lovecraftian violins strung with zoo gut, that's where. Yeah. But if you draw it across the strings, it makes an unearthly howl. No.
Also, they have said that they sold a majority of the zook tentacles to the noodle shop down the way.
That's what I was afraid you were going to go with that. And these still wriggle. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, so...
Yeah, he can part with either or for the murder tool, or we could try sweetening the pot.
Well, I could give him a copy What I can do is I'll dump the concert of the Lady in Black onto an SD card, and that's some primo stuff right there. Give them a copy of copy of a bootleg.
I want to make you roll something.
Okay.
So roll something.
I feel like that would be that many dice plus that many dice. I'm gonna say 8 dice.
Okay.
Difficulty?
Standard.
That was a miserable amount of 2s and 3s.
I love a miserable amount of 2s and 3s.
I got 3 successes on 8 dice.
Okay. Yeah, he can take that, but he needs you to blockchain it. He wants to make sure that this is...
Oh, so this guy's super shady.
Yeah. I mean, he knows it's a copy, and he'll be okay with that as long as it's an official copy, and he can track its
bootleg.
An official bootleg.
and can track its.
All right, fine. I will make that roll for you.
Okay.
I will make that ridiculous roll of, blockchaining this particular.
He wants this to be an NFT.
I know what he wants,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm going to say that if I'm going to do that, he's going to
I got
sweeten.
horrible news for that guy.
But he's also going to sweeten the pot for me.
He probably
I'll
doesn't
give.
understand
I'll do
the
the
crashing right
I'll do the
now.
blockchain bootleg NFT, but that's the only thing I'm paying, and I'm taking both the chip and the arm. If I'm gonna go to the trouble,
This is simply making it so that I'm getting something valuable rather than a copy of something. That's gonna make its way around eventually.
yeah, and I'm also saying that you're paying for my labor on this.
Oh, is it really labor? Is it really? When's the last time you saw any of this stuff anywhere?
And when's the last time you saw this concert?
He pulls out a cassette tape and puts it down the table. How about that, huh?
I need to hear it first. Because for all I know, that's your off-the-radio copy of Mariah Carey's Christmas album.
Actually, no. This is an original Thriller cassette.
Oh no, there were only 20 million of those produced.
Not with the original
Thought?
Yith translation.
Yeah, unless it's got the tiger on the cover singing, I'm not impressed.
It's just the cassette. It's not the case.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It
saying.
would be good for
Yeah.
me to get a new one.
I
I don't
think it's
have
worth a
the-
shot.
The stats.
So,
Yeah, because
I'll do another,
I tell you
Yeah,
what.
any of those
I tell you what.
would be a horrible idea.
You can
to
keep
try.
your
Yeah.
casings and the ammo.
Son,
Yeah.
just go.
No, because then, because I already know there's something
I
you
can never
dearly
forget.
want. So, this is the buyer's market right
No,
here,
I'm
Chief.
just trying to make it so that I can sell it.
Yeah, I know.
I can't sell it if it's just a copy. Unless you want to put an emotional imprint on it.
Oh, it's already got an emotional imprint.
Yeah, and I'm saying that stuff needs to be locked in, or else anybody can just copy the emotional imprint.
Again, you're asking for my labor without, valuing my labor.
I'm asking you to try and sell a product of value. Without the NFT status, it's not worth it. That's just the way it goes. That's the market.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is the thing that you're bargaining most for is the NFT and the product it's attached to. At this point, you've forgotten the gun is there. That's my point. You're desperate for this.
I'm not desperate. Let's not talk that. No. I can walk away from this anytime. I'm saying your gun does not pay for both of these items. Neither will that alone.
No, alone it wouldn't. But me minting it into an NFT because I know the volatility.
Even then.
You want me to dazzle them with all sorts of tech speak bullshit? Because I can.
Yeah, rolling tech speak bullshit.
I've got the skills for tech speak bullshit.
You make them roll on tech speak bullshit.
I'm tired of the tech speak bullshit.
That's why I said there's
I was
roll on
really
it.
just trying to rag on NFTs and shit. You're the one who's making
Now you got all serious about it.
Oh, so see, that's the thing is, because you're ragging about the NFTs bullshit, I'm saying this guy's, serious enough to, take NFT bullshit seriously.
You're like, hold on. He reaches into a pouch, pulls out a couple of USB drives, and plugs them in to his neck.
I love this guy in ways that I don't even want to admit to.
Hacks over his mind.
Oh, no, yeah. No, then it turns into weird, horrible, Hollywood
I know what he
porn.
needs to talk about his Cthulhu coin.
Oh. One of the Dreamlands, he probably has 2 of them.
Yeah.
They're hot
But he has
commodities.
his,
Are you kidding?
Cthulhu coin miners in the back just chugging away.
Exactly.
No. You see, he's got his Cthulhu coin miners in the back, chugging away, and they're literal creatures.
I know.
Yes.
He's also got some literal Bitcoin, like physical coins.
Well, yeah. That have teeth marks in them.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah.
Now, for this guy, cryptocurrency is physical.
Yeah, because the Dreamlands are so cryptic.
Mind blown!
Although right now, they're not worth that much.
No, if he throws something else in over the gun and the,
Price of Cthulhu coin has dropped recently. It's pretty bad.
if he throws something other than the chip and the arm for the gun and the concert, I can do that.
He rifles in his bag and puts a USB drive down.
Okay.
I'll add this.
Okay.
Oh.
Then I will. Do you want me to mint the NFT? Because I can roll.
Yeah. Roll them in.
Okay, I'll roll mint the NFT. Oh, look, I minted the NFT. How many successes would you like to hear?
At least 4.
Okay, I got 6.
Okay, good.
If it's tech and it's Kimiko, she knows what she's doing.
What blockchain do you attach it to?
Oh, you gotta do this, do you?
The Yo Mom blockchain.
No, the Yo Mama blockchain is way overvalued these days.
Yeah.
Trust me. I actually was looking at some of this nonsense earlier, so therefore, I'm going to.
No, I'm gonna just pass that to Kevin while we're waiting.
No, because I was looking at some of the nonsense.
I'm more going on the fact that I'm a combat character and not a...
I just bought you an arm, dude.
I also just did a thing.
I bought you an arm. You can use the arm.
He's gonna rip your arm off and place it.
No. See, I'm going to turn him into a 1990s era Rob Liefeld cover character.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Cable.
I'll buy him some pouches.
Sweet.
You need so many pouches. I mean, it's an ability.
Yeah.
If it's what you want.
It's what
It
he wants.
allows.
It's what he really, really wants.
Tell me what he wants.
What he really, really wants.
Numenor is probably not a good idea for me because most of those stats are sitting at 2.
No, it's probably fair.
So
actually.
I'm thinking melee
Yeah.
is maxed out. Why not do something with that? And then it gets rid of the fact that I can lose it by the fact that I could just summon it at will.
Well, no, that's why I got you an arm.
Well, that
So you
That-
could.
fits into that in a sense now. So long as
He doesn't lose the arm.
I can't lose the arm.
He forgets he has an arm, and that'd be real
What happened to
bad.
my arm?
Now I permanently have to wear a glove on that one hand.
Yeah.
You mean in your third arm? Yeah, that's the real problem. Is the arm.
Hey, guess what? What? How did you punch me? I don't know.
No. Your third arm. It's like it's like a baby's arm.
No.
Rob wasn't paying
No.
attention. He would have got that joke.
No.
He's like, I don't want to lose an arm, so.
Chuck Norris doesn't have a chin. He just
Yeah, no,
fits
that's
underneath that
the
beard.
problem is every time you talk about these
Is that a-
5-legged
Is that American
quadrupeds, it
Dad
gets
joke or a
awful.
Family Dad joke?
Family Guy. Yes, you have to ask me these things.
I remember it. I just can't remember which one it's from.
No,
'Cause
the
I'm
best.
pretty sure
the best part is
it's
he
the other.
then earns the nickname Lady Pleaser, or He of the Silver Touch.
Oh
The man on the silver mountain.
no! If we're gonna name the arm,
No, well, you haven't even gotten the arm yet. Don't
Yeah.
jump the gun here. Yeah, I'll do it on. I'll do it on the new hot coin. That time I got reincarnated as a slime coin.
Is that a real coin?
I love the fact that it's actually a question. Because it could be.
It could be.
It is in World of Darkness because things are that terrible.
Fair enough.
I mean, I wasn't going to give him something off of my personal blockchain, Kimmy Coin.
Okay.
No. See, it's one of the derivatives is that time I got reincarnated as a slime coin. It's off of the Isa coin.
No, that's the basis for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
come on.
It's a derivative of Isa coin.
Mm-hmm.
The really good one is the Escaflowne coin. Escaflowne? No.
Esca coin?
Esca coin.
S-coin Flone.
S-coin
That's
Flowne.
cool.
There we are. I knew we'd get to it sooner or later. Well, no,
at
they,
that point, it makes it sound like an allergy medicine.
as opposed to Coin Art Online coin.
We're gonna get so much hate for this
We
episode.
should. We deserve it.
Yeah. So you now have a USB drive. You have no idea what's on it, but you figure it's something.
I literally don't care.
You have the weird arm made of some kind of silver metal with jaggedy bits coming out the
And the chip.
and the CPU of unknown origin or use.
Yep. It's gonna be great when I plug that into my laptop and overclock it. You don't overclock laptops. Watch me.
You don't overclock laptops.
See, what I imagine it is that version of Samsung phone that would explode in your pocket.
You mean the ones that were used as grenades in certain video games?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, oh, Lord. Alright, yeah, so I'll make my way back to the coffee shop.
Yeah, you see Aurelia there with Cole,
I tell her earlier that I need to pick up a souvenir for my professor buddy. He needs a little something, like maybe a shirt that my grad student went to the Dreamlands and all I got back was this lousy T-shirt.
Yeah, the guy behind the barista behind the counter just shoves a little, plastic bag at you. Ideal in secrets. I really need one of these. Fine.
This one's free.
Yeah.
The second one will cost
Yeah,
you.
it's a tie-dye shirt that my grad student went to Dilethlene, and all I got was this accursed eldritch shirt.
You wear it and it screams.
It is tie-dye.
Yep.
It screams anyway.
Yeah.
Aurelia actually has on the table that nobody has bothered to notice because I haven't actually brought it up yet.
Nope.
But also, Cole didn't seem to notice Aurelia's arrival at all.
No, I
it's
didn't get a chance to really say anything.
Are what look to be 3 medical bracelets, unattached.
Dude, we've all watched Moon Knight, okay?
I put one on.
Okay.
You put the wrong one on. You are
Oops.
now Derek.
Call me Derek.
All right.
Now I'll just stand here and do nothing.
So yeah, you've shown back up, and Derek is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Derek is on his way back.
I am
So-
Derek.
So you figure
Derek is here. I
gone
am
forever.
Derek.
He forgot his way back.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I will wrap the chip up in anti-magnetic foil and put it in a little carry case. I will do the same with the USB drive, and I'll just be carrying the arm in a little mesh bag,
Like a head bag.
like a head bag.
Okay.
Oh, it's an arm bag.
It's an arm bag.
Yep.
It seems a little, not quite Popeye sized, but a bit oversized in the forearm section. But otherwise, seems very articulated. As a matter of fact, the fingers aren't entirely solid. Like, they look like they might have some filigree to them. Kind of fancy.
So they're like 3D printed dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes them lighter.
Light fingers.
Yeah, that gives you a +2 on your sleight of hand roll
Sweet.
for picking pockets.
Time to up that larceny.
No,
No.
it's my gig.
Okay, so,
I asked my cards, where is Derek?
No,
Is he nearby?
Derek is actually on his way back.
Derek is covered
He
by
has finally
blood,
figured.
and
He has finally figured out what he wants.
it's great. I'm gonna be able to blue screen Derek. I know what I want, and this is what I got you. Were
then jam the chip into the back of his head.
Yeah. My cards tell me Derek is coming near.
Meanwhile, you see Derek leaning up against the side of a building, grunting.
Oh. That's Derek for you.
Yep, that's Derek in the Neverglades.
Doing what he loves. Grunting next to buildings.
He'll be arriving soon.
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Splash. Several creatures come up and ask if you're going to eat that. One of them says, "I'll give you a
So moving along.
Shoggoth egg for it."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Derek's like, I can make pancakes. Oily biscuit pancakes.
Protoplasmic
I got
pancakes.
broken by the fact that Sony went splash, and Ruben hesitating.
It's
I
reflexive
have
at
that
this point.
movie.
It's reflexive at this point. All right.
He'll save every one of us.
Never one of us. What are the bands for?
Fashion accessory.
Oh, good God.
They're how you're going to get to where you want to go.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, you gave me vague ideas of where you want to go.
We're following the dude.
Yeah,
The
I know.
dude.
The dude.
And that was
The
vague.
dude.
So I'm finding a way
The
to
dude
get
was
you
kind
there.
of vague.
Okay, currently, as far as I can tell, having tracked down the description of
The dude.
the individual you are tracking,
Yes, the
following, he is in a place on Earth called Tristan da Cunha.
Guess it's not Juan de Fuca, but you know.
And that's not easy to get to.
Well, I feel like we kind of. I feel like we kind of, went around the barn to arrive back, and I didn't think we need to go to Dilithlene to get back to Earth, but we'll roll with it.
No, I had to come here to get the information on the person you're following, and then get the resources to get you there.
Mm.
And it's not a direct route.
See, the best part of this is the Google search brings up two very important questions. Can you live there? Is everybody inbred there? No, literally, those are the two top questions being answered. Well, that's an interestingly placed, horrible place to be.
On. Derek shows up and goes right up to the guy and asks him for the
I need the thing that I lost.
blade that I lost and the ability to bring it forth at will.
How about this? The blade you lost and the ability to not lose it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different thing. Maybe you can get rid of the absent-minded. Derek's like, are we still talking about that?
Okay, he gestures for you to place the coin on the counter.
Yep.
As you do, he grabs your wrist.
Yeah.
And keeps you from pulling back.
Ow.
And then covers your wrist or your hand with with a cloth napkin.
Okay.
And then makes a stabbing motion. At which point, you feel something stab your hand, take a point of lethal.
Ow.
Lethal is X.
X.
Yeah.
He gave it to you. Anytime X is brought up, we're legally obligated.
I know.
To give it to you.
Understand this.
Yeah, gotta give it to you.
Yep.
Alright.
Should also have to pour one out for his homies.
No, because
Back
X
to
was
you.
the one that gave it to us.
Yeah, the cloth napkin is turning red with your blood.
I'm going to turn to Cole. What the hell's going on here?
Derek, exploring his options.
I'll inspect the bands as Derek's bleeding on the counter.
Oh yeah, bands are fashion accessories.
You find the one that says Kimiko.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay.
I'll take the one that's Kimiko and put it on my left wrist.
Whoa, it has your name on it. I make sure one on my wrist has my name on it. If not, I put on mine that has my name on it.
That's great. You now have to.
I'm all set now.
Oh, yeah. Derek's like, I need to never lose these things. That's all right, because you're never going to leave here. What now?
What are you doing?
Attempting to not freak out and try and punch the guy on the counter.
Okay.
No.
Oops.
As Rob breaks shit.
Yeah.
We good. I don't immediately punch the guy.
Okay. Your hand hurts.
Derek,
Like you've been
don't hurt him.
stabbed.
If I try to pull away, will he let go? Or
You don't know.
I'm going to attempt to pull away, see if he's still holding me firm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's at this point, aren't you attached to the counter?
Probably.
That's
So...
I like how he's like, I'm going to split my hand in two.
No.
I'm gonna
When I
walk.
don't move,
you
I
try
just
and
go,
you try and tug, and he's like, no.
Okay. So how long we got here? Or any reason why this specifically had to be done this way?
I'm gonna sidle up to the counter, look this over, look at the guy. He's not gonna forget being stabbed in the hand, is he?
No.
You sure? Do you think you may have to do it again to make sure he doesn't forget?
Well,
Have you learned something?
yeah.
What did we learn?
Be more specific.
No, I think that was plenty specific. Was there anything else you needed to do other than not forget the fact that you guys just got stabbed in the hand?
I would say yeah.
Do you think I should leave that to him to figure out?
What do you think? What do you want?
What you really, really want.
What do I want?
Yeah, what you really, really want.
He wants to give Derek that arm.
No. I want Derek to carry the arm. If Derek decides to install the arm, that's all Derek. I would not remove Derek's agency.
Because, I mean, you haven't asked for anything.
Well, that's the thing, is Eastern philosophy tells us that what we are seeking is a freedom from want.
Do you want freedom from want? The first time you've
Mind blown!
the first time you've seen this guy smile.
No, I don't think that's what I want, but I think that might be what I aspire to.
Oh. Still holding onto your wrist. Making sure you can't pull your hand away. Also, the white gloves that he's wearing, they don't seem to be picking up any blood.
Just the one you already wrote on, Sparkle Hoof. I know how you can get free.
Does it involve his other hand
It might.
It might.
and going under the table?
It might.
Mm.
Do you want to be free?
Kinda.
Oh,
We got things to
I'm
do.
looking forward to this. just what has Ruben thought up
We got things to do.
to hurt Tay-Tay more?
Oh, it only hurt for a moment. Because you have to honestly understand how this all works. Because you're bargaining the things that you want, like this 3x5 card. You're bargaining with things you want. You have to understand how to pay that price.
And And
You have to
where
understand his feelings.
where you paid that price?
You have to think about his wants and needs.
He's like,
I have expected you to go.
The thought was there. Tay-Tay's like, wait a minute, this could work.
Sneak in a little lube on this hand, and
Well, no, because the other hand's already,
Yeah.
nice and wet.
Yeah.
Nothing here has been obfuscated. It's always been pretty straightforward here.
No, I do like the guy. Do you want to be free from what? No, I want to aspire to that. Looks at the goth girl. I've been played.
Touche.
He knows what he has to do, but he doesn't know if he has the strength.
Yeah.
To do it.
Mr. Polite, take.
Give him a second. Give him
Yeah.
a second.
He gives
He doesn't know if he has the strength to do it.
He gets a coffee cup and sips while still holding onto your wrist.
Mr. Coffee Cup, dude, ain't gonna give up his coffee because it's some real fine coffee.
Yeah. And that's why I told Derek to give him a little dark roast.
Dark roast.
Rich. Deep.
Why you gotta choose things that bother me the most?
Deep cut. Now there are a couple of ways you could decide to do
Oh
this.
no! Let him grapple with the solution.
Yeah,
I gave
let him
him.
grapple with it.
Rob already knows what's written there.
It's the one written, not.
Rob's also blind.
Yeah.
It's one
Yeah,
written Reuben script.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah.
I've just gotten to the point where I could tend to read his script.
No. The true mark of skill and learning. Tina can read my writing upside down.
Dang.
Uh-huh.
That does not surprise me the slightest, considering how long you've been married.
Exactly.
No.
See, he didn't say no to mine.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm just like, I hope this is not something I have to do, because I kind of don't wanna.
You have to attend to the things he wants.
Yes.
What?
Would you like me to read out what it says?
I don't care.
No, just do it.
Just do it! Do it, man. Do it. Derek wants to do it.
Not that Derek wants to do it. Derek knows what he has to do,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know if he has the strength to do it.
Why'd you do this? Why'd you blue screen me with something else?
Oh, because it's easy. You're
No, the problem is the big blue screen on this is Tay-Tay's like, maybe this is what he wants. Could it all be this simple? Maybe.
Your hand is pinned to the counter.
I'll bring up my other hand just to pull the cloth, and if that blade's there, pull it out.
Okay. You lift the napkin. The dagger is sticking through your hand and the counter.
Okay. Pull the dagger out.
Okay. He lets go of your wrist.
Yeah, do it!
I like my
And then I
solution
take the cloth and,
Okay, sure.
well, it's there. Might as well.
much. Dude's like,
There, you
Already
might.
got my blood on it.
You're there, he's there, you might as well.
So were you telling him to half hand himself?
no. I was telling him to
Kiss
start
the man.
Yeah.
I said he should caress his cheek too.
Derek runs his fingers through the man's hair. Because really,
That would have.
it's
That might have blue screened me. Oh, yeah.
Weirdly enough, That was a thought.
No,
You
it
should've.
wasn't.
You should have.
No.
Word.
It was a thought to do it.
No,
The problem of blue screening Kevin for the rest of the night would have been
Oh,
the
it would.
problem.
I would have recovered.
Yeah.
It would
Kevin's
have
a
just.
trooper.
Yeah, no, you cannot shut me down for a night.
No, what would really blue screened it is if you leaned in close and give him a deep, soulful kiss, and then as you lean back, just drop a little kitten on the counter.
Kitten.
Teppet was here.
Teppet was here. The guy just dissolves into a cloud of butterflies. The whole shop begins to,
Dissolve.
yeah, just pixelate and, fall to pieces. Kimiko looks around and goes, why does
That
this
coffee-
always happen?
That coffee's so strong.
Yeah, Cole's like, I could really go for another. I could go for a fill up in my thermos.
Yeah.
And Cole's like, the world is made of kittens.
Where's me a kid?
Well, that's the best part. Cole's like, I really need to fill up my thermos for the road. You didn't come in here with a thermos, but I'm leaving with one.
It's made of kittens. Also, kitten nuggets.
Oh
Yeah.
no, they're Zoog nuggets.
Zoog nuggets.
Oh yeah, Zoom.
You open
You
up
got
the top
plenty of
of
Zoom.
Hello.
Zoog nuggets. All right. Yeah.
Well, not that back. I'm not ever gonna forget it.
If you give him a kiss, he probably wouldn't forget that either. A deep, soulful kiss. Why are you looking at him for?
Remember, there is the matter of the favor when the favor comes calling.
Was
told
it
you.
him that got a favor?
No, it was
Oh, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
we both ended up with a favor?
If
Yep.
you take something, you owe something.
Fair.
I told you should have kissed him. I would have X'd it right out. But no.
I'm probably gonna owe him an arm.
And you,
Funny story. What?
did you want anything?
See, now this actually puts me in a curious quandary because if I tell him what I actually want, he's going to, try to extract a favor from me. Because you know what I want?
What?
I want to leave.
The door shut.
Yes, exactly.
Oh God!
Played!
Wow.
Lawyered!
Yeah. Wow.
There was no door. There is now.
There is no door and I must scream. Alright, so we got our list, we got our tags, we know where we're going, and all's left is to get there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy
Better
behind the
bands.
counter. Don't you even want a coffee? No, I'm good.
Oh, I see what happened
Joe
to Cole.
Cola? No.
Josta? Oh! Now you're willing to give up a favor. You're gonna start offering that to us.
Limited edition Hatsune Miku pillow?
Limited edition Hatsune Miku body pillow?
I thought that went without saying.
So,
Yeah, that's the problem. Let me see that. You can look from there. No, let me see it. You can look. Flip it over. Don't want to. Then I'm not interested in your Hatsune Miku pillow.
No. Fully functional. Life-size Lady in Black automaton?
What's the OS it's running? Wifey 7.2. Oh, that's the buggy one. No.
that's the one that gets hacked and kills.
Well, no, that's what I want it for. Oh, that's the buggy one though. It doesn't kill so good. All right, so yeah, let's bail on this. Well,
Well, the bailing's good.
yeah, the guy's standing there. You've given me something which no one has given me before, and I must repay that debt. just skulls at the door. Kimiko leans back in. What? Transactional blue balls.
Disappointment.
Disappointment. Kimiko's like, yeah. It's not a rare item.
Oh, yeah. A creature comes in, writhing on tentacles, speaks some unknowable language to the man, who nods, goes to the back, comes back out, stabs it in the face. It dies.
It wanted to be free of want. Sweet.
Not really sure, but
I'll say a quick prayer to it.
I want it to be reborn. I don't like this life. Okay.
no, it's like, I have a headache. I want to get rid of it.
Two.
All right. Yeah. So let's follow our little cat friend to our little cat door, so we can little cat leave this place.
Yeah. Aurelia leads you to a out of the bazaar, down an alley, across a boulevard.
Man, those Bayaki steaks smell good.
Mm-hmm. To a
I wouldn't have thought honey crusted Bayaki would be, so toothsome, but yeah, really, it sets it off.
mm-hmm.
I saw that thing die.
Yeah, so I've been to a cattle ranch before. What of it?
Have you ever seen a shadow twist the head of a thing?
Yeah, I probably have.
Yeah.
We saw a rifle that killed a hotel.
Fair.
I don't know why you're getting all bent about things dying.
Yeah.
No, it
Things
was more me
die.
just telling you about
So
it.
you find
Especially
your way
when
to
Kimiko's around.
a
Hey.
No one
It's-
has the ability to shoot something.
It's actually one of the of a what looks to be a suspension bridge,
Okay.
and at one of the suspension towers, like the sport towers, there's a doorway
Okay.
that Aurelia leads you into.
Okay.
Inside, it looks like an airport transit terminal
Okay.
with the motorized walkways.
Right. People movers.
People movers. She says to follow us down to gate 3S and head out there and get on the bus. And that should take you to where you need to be to get to where you need to be.
Okay. Is there a bus number we needed to be aware of?
It's gonna be the only bus that's there.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow. Where you've sent us looks exactly like what I imagined the outskirts of Ultha are to be. Weird. Alright.
Yeah.
Going down. You don't see anybody else really around. There's
No.
not much lighting.
See? Pastoral village.
Yeah. Edinburgh
Edinburgh of the Seven Seas. Which, in quotes, the settlement.
yeah.
Locally it is referred to as the settlement or the village. Kevin's like, and now you play out my Resident Evil fanfic?
Oh, Resident Evil. I was starting to think you're going to play out the Prisoner fanfic.
No, see,
Oh, is it a crossover? Even better.
yeah, that's great. So we've got like the 8-foot tall woman that tells us we can leave anytime we want to.
Yeah, you get to the terminal and find the bus. It's a light blue school bus, repainted.
A bluebird.
You head inside and there's a
Are you putting us on the short bus?
no.
Okay, good.
It's a long bus. It also has a cage past the
Hey.
first row of seats.
And let me guess, we are now abandoned by Aurelio?
Oh yeah.
Okay, excellent. No, Rob, you were right. We have stumbled into Kevin's prisoner fanfics.
Yeah.
Since we have our inmate bracelets and we're on a prison bus.
Yeah. Just wait for it to get assigned a number now.
After you're seated,
Aren't you going to ask marching order?
sure, marching order.
Who's sitting where? Derek, you have to choose first.
Mm-hmm.
Derek takes a half seat in the far back,
All
so he
back,
doesn't have to sit with anybody else.
all back of the bus and shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
you actually called it. Good job. Ruben, where are you sitting? Kimiko, where are you sitting?
Kimiko is going to be about 4 from the back on the opposite side from where Derek is.
Okay.
So it's going to be on the passenger side.
Okay.
Halfway in, driver's side.
Okay. Got it.
Next to the window.
Driver comes on.
Is there bars in the window or not?
No, they just don't
They
open.
just go.
Oh, jeez.
The small metal fan
Oh, Lord.
spins at the front, clacking every so often as they do. The guard comes on. Orderly guard, one of the two, gets seated. The driver comes on and gets seated. Starts up the bus, takes off down the road. Drives and drives and drives. You're not really quite sure about the landscape outside of the bus, as it seems to be quite misty. Until you you come to a stop. The orderly opens the cage.
I don't know if it's time to get off the bus. I'll get up and start moving off the bus.
All right.
Okay.
We will follow Derek.
Yeah, I'll follow Derek.
Derek, make a willpower roll. Followed by the next person in order.
Okay.
And then the next person in order. Difficulty 8.
Okay, good. I'm good. I'm good.
What did you get? 2?
Yeah.
One. Woo!
I got 1.
Okay. The orderly's face doesn't look right. There's too much distance between various features,
And his teeth are too long.
and the world seems to swim.
Whoa, I had too much of that coffee.
Blood loss.
Blood loss, coffee. Kimiko just turns her,
It's,
turtle shell over.
the head's a
her head.
trapezoid.
You two,
Oh.
Cole and Kimiko, collapse first. You collapse later. And you all awaken in what looks to be
A sterile, clean hospital repainted multiple times.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a
And
great English
we're all
little
in,
village.
in proper, standard issue pale blue scrubs, right?
No, hospital gowns.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your belongings stowed in the room with you.
Wait, they're in the room with us? That's weird. Okay. Remember, Derek.
Looks at the hand that got wounded.
It's been bandaged.
Remember, Derek, you can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Somebody comes in, a nurse, in blue scrubs,
Okay.
checks your charts,
Okay.
checks your vitals,
Okay.
asks if you're doing all right in a slightly British accent.
Do we need to stay in the gowns, or can we go back to our clothes?
You can get dressed when you're discharged.
And when will we be discharged?
Later today.
Hmm.
The local authorities, though, are have a few questions for you.
Of course they do.
Oh boy.
Are there any electronics around? Can
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel them? Okay.
Boop. Boop.
Yeah,
That's
medical
great.
supply.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna hack Derek's heart monitor.
Looks over. That's unfortunate.
No,
They give Derek a shovel
no. She,
and tell him to go dig his own grave.
the nurse informs you that well, they don't have much capacity, so they don't keep people too long.
That's nice.
And after a while, she goes back. Somebody brings in a tray of food for each of you.
What kind of food?
Hospital food.
There's a really big square of Jello.
I love me some Jello.
There's also, because it is rather early, beans and toast. Some coffee. It's not good.
Oh, it's
Some
institutional
eggs.
coffee.
Potatoes.
How about some blood sausage or blood pudding?
Oh no, we don't rank that high.
Oh,
You're not getting a Scottish breakfast out of this.
It's not Scottish, no.
maybe at least some stewed
Yeah.
tomatoes.
It means it's crap.
Anyway, food.
Yeah, I will scrape the beans off the toast and attempt to eat the toast without beans.
I'll eat the beans and toast.
Okay.
I'll pick at the eggs.
I eat it all.
Yes, if Kimiko's gonna eat hers.
Even the milk is terrible. Ugh.
It's goat
All
milk.
right. You're gonna keep your Jello, aren't you?
No.
I'll take your Jello. No, I want the
Slitty?
Jello. No, you got his other. You got her other stuff. I want the Jello now. Give me the Jello. You can have her. I'll give you my eggs
It's a
because I don't want
film.
those.
Yay.
I'll take the Jello.
Fair exchange.
Yeah.
And let me guess, the water has kind of a tinge and a little metal ring to it.
Alkaline
It's actually quite
English.
no, the water is actually quite fresh.
Oh.
As if there was a artesian well.
I just assumed that they'd pipe it through bad pipes anyway.
No, that's the eggs. They pipe them through.
I don't
Okay,
want to know
so-
what the goat's milk got piped through.
About a half an hour later, a doctor comes in and checks your vitals again. And signs off on some paperwork and says, you all are free to go if you wish to make your way out. You change that bandage and try not to, get in any future fights or whatever caused that hand wound. Change it regularly and keep it clean.
Why are we here?
You were found unconscious.
That's interesting.
And since we didn't know who you were, and everybody knows who everybody is, it was kind of curious.
It is curious.
Yes.
We were dry feet, though, right?
Nice.
No, you were found unconscious on the shore.
Dry enough.
Actually, that's a lie. You were found quite a ways up the mountain, and we don't know how you got there. So the authorities want to
Probably
ask
walked.
you. Can't walk here.
Can't?
Can't walk to here.
No, I'm just saying you walked up the mountain.
Cole. Let's keep our answers short, succinct, and sane.
Anyway, I don't care. You'll be deported at the soonest availability.
Excellent.
And the doctor walks out.
Oh, Doc, one last thing. Have you seen this guy? This guy right here.
Yeah.
Can you tell me where he is right now?
His house, I
Okay.
assume.
Okay. And that would be...
Not my place to say.
He's not a patient of yours.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we're not asking about his medical condition. I literally just want to visit him.
And I don't care.
Derek, stab him.
Do it,
Why
Derek.
he fixed hand?
Yeah, he's also being difficult.
Wow, Kimiko's responses changed drastically. I'm not gonna go to the police station to track this guy down electronically. I'm gonna brutalize the fucking doctor.
I just want Derek to be proactive.
I'm not stabbing the doctor.
Fine. We will go and cyber hack things.
We'll do your thing that you're
Yeah.
good at.
Derek doesn't
The
want
doctor
to do
leaves.
his thing. He's gonna make you do your thing.
As the doctor leaves.
Derek could have done that.
Could have. Not gonna.
Yeah, Derek forgot where his knife is already.
Nope.
You, Yeah, so you're free to get dressed, put on pants.
Yeah.
Okay. I will excuse myself to, not in front of these two yahoos and
Okay.
throw
No,
clothes
I
on.
get dressed right there, but I'm a hippie, so I don't care about.
Yeah,
such
no, the
things.
best part of it is we already all know that Cole goes commando anyway.
Yeah.
So he's just pulls the gown off. Now, what do I feel like wearing now?
Yeah.
Pulls the sheets off the bed.
Yeah. I think it's a toga time. Dude, that's a fitted sheet. I know I can just stretch it a little bit more.
I'm thinking about maybe going with a cape.
And that's it.
A cape and nothing else.
Captain Dangler.
Angler man.
So,
Yeah, that's probably a good point to put a pin in this part and pick up, when we leave the hospital in clothes.
Clothes? I guess.
okay.